There's a place on our planet where the world feels new, the Aleutian Islands. Stretching between Asia and North America, these islands form a wild volcanic bridge across the sea. Here, green mountains rise from deep blue waters shaped by volcanoes and storms. The Aleutians are remote, untamed, and breathtaking, a sanctuary for those seeking true wilderness. Each island has its own story, some lush and green, others stark and rocky, all alive with change. Standing on a high cliff, the wind carries the scent of salt and earth, and the waves crash below. The sense of isolation is profound, yet it connects you to something ancient and immense. The Aleutians invite us to listen, to watch, and to be present in this extraordinary world. This chain is more than a beautiful landscape. It's a vital home for countless creatures and a place with deep human history. For thousands of years, people have lived here, learning the rhythms of sea and land. Their stories are woven into the very fabric of these islands. To explore the Aleutians is to explore a living history. It's a journey that connects us to the natural world and the enduring spirit of humanity. The air is crisp, filled with the calls of birds and the sound of the sea. The landscape is always changing, a reminder of the planet's power to create and shape. The Aleutians are a sanctuary for those who seek true wilderness. Visiting these islands is like stepping back in time to see the Earth as it once was. The journey here is not easy, but the reward is unforgettable. The Aleutians are a place of wonder, mystery, and raw beauty. They are an experience that stays with you long after you return home. This is the Aleutians, wild, ancient, and alive. The Aleutian Islands were born from fire, part of the Pacific's Ring of Fire. Over 50 volcanoes, many still active, have shaped this dramatic landscape. Some are perfect cones, others rugged and scarred by past eruptions. The ground is dark volcanic rock and rich soil, with hot springs steaming in the cool air. Ancient lava flows, now covered in moss and wildflowers, tell stories of destruction and renewal. Volcanoes have carved cliffs, black sand beaches, and the very shape of each island. The Aleutians are a living laboratory for geology, drawing scientists and inspiring awe in travelers. Standing in the shadow of a volcano connects you to the deep forces that shape our planet. This volcanic heart is the source of the island's beauty and fertility. Ash from eruptions enriches the soil, supporting lush summer vegetation and abundant wildlife. The entire ecosystem is linked to this fiery foundation. The mountains of fire are not just a backdrop, they are the essence of the Aleutians. They are a constant, powerful presence, a reminder of the wild spirit of this place. The Aleutians' volcanic heart makes them unique, alive, and ever-changing. Here, the Earth's power is always close beneath your feet. This is the living, breathing core of the Aleutians. The weather in the Aleutians is legendary. Unpredictable, dramatic, and always changing. Sun, fog, rain, and wind can all appear in a single day. The islands sit where the cold Bering Sea meets the warmer Pacific, creating the powerful Aleutian Low. Storms sweep across the land and fierce winds called willywaws shape the landscape and life. Fog rolls in suddenly, wrapping the islands in mystery and quiet. For sailors and pilots, the fog is a challenge. For visitors, it's magical, softening the world and heightening the senses. The ever-changing sky creates breathtaking sunrises and sunsets, painting the land in shifting light. Living here teaches adaptability and respect for nature's power. The weather is not just endured, it's an essential part of the Aleutian experience. It shapes the land, the life, and the spirit of these islands. The rain makes the tundra vibrant, and the wind carves patterns into the earth. The Aleutians demand patience and reward the observant with moments of unforgettable beauty. Here, the weather is a force to be respected and embraced. It is a constant companion, shaping every moment. This is life on the edge of the world. The Aleutian Islands are a haven for wildlife, where land, sea, and sky teem with life. The nutrient-rich waters support millions of animals, making the islands a vital breeding ground. Seabirds fill the cliffs and shores, puffins, murrays, kittiwakes, and soaring bald eagles. The summer air is alive with their calls, a true spectacle of nature. The surrounding seas host migrating whales, humpbacks, orcas, fin, and minke whales. Harbor seals and stellar sea lions rest on rocky outcrops, while curious sea otters float in kelp forests. Each creature plays a role in this complex web of life. The abundance here is a lesson in ecology. Every animal, from the smallest bird to the largest whale, is connected. The Aleutians are a dream for wildlife lovers, a place where nature thrives. The richness of life is a sign of a healthy, thriving ecosystem. To witness this abundance is to understand the power and beauty of the natural world. Here, the wild is truly alive. The Aleutians are a living symphony of life. The sea otter's story in the Aleutians is one of loss and remarkable recovery. Once abundant, sea otters were nearly wiped out by fur traders seeking their prized pelts. Their disappearance devastated the ecosystem. Urchins overran the kelp forests, turning them to barren rock. Protection came in the early 20th century, and slowly the otters returned. As they did, kelp forests revived, and the underwater world flourished again. Sea otters are a keystone species. Their presence keeps the ecosystem in balance. Their comeback is a powerful lesson in resilience and the importance of conservation. Nature can heal if given a chance, but the consequences of our actions are lasting. The return of the sea otter is a symbol of hope for the Aleutians and beyond. It reminds us that protecting even one species can restore an entire ecosystem. The story of the sea otter is a call to stewardship. It shows the power of patience, protection, and respect for nature. The Aleutians' resilience is embodied in the otter's return. This is a place where hope and recovery are possible. The lesson: it's never too late to protect what matters. For over 9,000 years, the Aleutians have been home to the Unangan people. Masters of the sea, they built their lives around the ocean's gifts: food, tools, and inspiration. Their bidarka kayaks, crafted from driftwood and sea lion skins, were marvels of design, swift and seaworthy. Hunters braved stormy seas, relying on deep knowledge of currents and weather. Ingenious barabaras, semi-underground homes, provided warmth and shelter from fierce winds. Community life thrived in these homes, where stories and traditions were passed down. The arrival of Russian fur traders brought hardship, disease, and cultural suppression. World War II brought further displacement, but the Unangan endured. Today, they are revitalizing their language, traditions, and heritage. Their story is one of ingenuity, resilience, and deep connection to the land and sea. The Unangan are living proof of the strength of the human spirit. Their culture is woven into the island's identity. The Aleutians are not just a wild place, they are a homeland. The Unangan legacy endures, inspiring new generations. Their story is a testament to survival and renewal. Unangan art is a vivid expression of life in the Aleutians, shaped by necessity and beauty. With no trees, they mastered carving ivory, bone, and driftwood into tools and intricate objects. Grass basket weaving became an extraordinary art, some baskets so fine they could hold water. Clothing made from sea mammal skins and intestines was both functional and beautiful, decorated with feathers and painted designs. Bentwood hunting hats, steamed and shaped from driftwood, protected hunters and carried spiritual meaning. Every creation blended utility with artistry, telling stories of water, animals, and spirits. These traditions were passed down through generations, connecting past and present. Today, Unangan artists are reviving these crafts, keeping their heritage alive. Their art is a bridge between worlds, ancient and modern, practical and spiritual. The Aleutians' cultural legacy is as enduring as the land itself. Through art, the Unangan share their story with the world. Their creativity is a living treasure of the islands. A journey to the Aleutians is more than a trip, it's a transformation. The vast, wild landscape humbles and inspires, stripping away the noise of modern life. Here you become attuned to the wind, the waves, and the rhythm of nature. Isolation teaches humility and reflection, connecting you deeply to the world around you. The challenges, weather, remoteness, build resilience and self-reliance. You connect with the land's power, the web of life, and the enduring human history. This triple connection to planet, creatures, and people changes your perspective. The memories of green cliffs, dramatic seas, and soaring eagles linger long after you leave. You return home with a renewed appreciation for wild places and a sense of responsibility to protect them. The Aleutians teach gratitude, mindfulness, and respect for the natural world. The journey is a gift that enriches your life. The Aleutians become a part of you. Their wild spirit stays with you, always. The Aleutian Islands are a global treasure, one of the last wild marine ecosystems on Earth. But they are fragile, threatened by climate change, pollution, and increased shipping. The future of the Aleutians depends on our actions and our willingness to protect them. Preserving these islands is about safeguarding a vital part of our planet's health. The Aleutians' rich waters feed people and wildlife across the globe. Their health is tied to the entire Pacific Ocean. Protecting this region is a shared responsibility, requiring cooperation and respect for natural systems. We can all help by supporting conservation, making conscious choices, and sharing the Aleutian story. The Unangan people, original guardians of these islands, must be supported in protecting their heritage. Their traditional knowledge is invaluable for living in balance with this environment. To visit the Aleutians is to fall in love with them, and to feel a responsibility to care. Let's pledge to protect this magical chain of islands for future generations. The Aleutians are a symbol of resilience and hope. Together, we can keep them wild and full of life forever.